Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is Eli from TreeFall Studios. Oh gosh, I've already scared the puppy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Space My Name. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Give me a few more seconds. I got a couple more things to set up. I'm kind of running like wild today. Also, you can tell the lights are a little bit lower. Let me know, if that looks terrible. Sorry, it's gonna look a little cheap. I'm gonna try to get this other light plugged in. Oh, hold on one sec. Gotta get the puppy. Come here, boy. You okay? He gets a little nervous when I start streaming. Here you go, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Alright, Space My Name says it looks fine. I gotta share it out. I haven't shared this out that we're live. You pull out the old laptop here. I was going to do this before. Then I was like, you know what? I'll just do it real fast as soon as we start. And then we can get going. Because today I can't stream that long. I just wanted to do a little bit more development on Maze. And then, I was going to talk about some of this updated Unity stuff. This kind of weirdness, this craziness that's going on. Kind of give more of my thoughts, guys, on some of our plans. Because I've started to, behind the scenes, I mean, you guys don't know, I've already started looking into this stuff with Sony and, what we got to do to switch over to Unreal and, what kind of difficulty is this going to be? What kind of cost is all this going to take? I recently, it's actually a surprise about Sony, but I got a surprise about Sony and all of that real soon to tell you guys. And I'm kind of like looking into some new information and stuff. And I've also been looking behind the scenes at Atari and what kind of stuff has been going around over there. And I'm telling you what, this Unity news, guys, has put the whole world in a tizzy. That's 100% for sure. So I think a lot of people might just go bust with this kind of announcement. Like a lot of people are basically going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck with Unity. Where's my thumbnail? And or they just quit type of thing. And looking at it ourselves, like it is so much to look and see how integrated Unity is with like PlayStation and Nintendo and everyone like that. Even Microsoft. Everybody is so integrated with Unity as it's like the easiest thing to use and to port and all that stuff. And I guarantee you that PlayStation and Microsoft and Nintendo, they are all pretty salty about this. That's for sure. So we're going to kind of take a look. I got the Unreal Engine here. You guys can't see it. One sec. I got to get this share link. You can hear... Can you guys hear the puppy chewing? He's now happy. He was sad when we started streaming, and now he is chewing away on his squeaky toy. But if you guys see already, here we go. We got down here. We got our Unreal link. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get that open while we're still setting up. So, yeah, it's Space My Name says I can sort of hear him. He is below the desk, and he's kind of, chewing away. It's kind of loud. It's louder to me, but it's not too loud, I guess. But yeah, this thing is so old, dude. Oh my gosh, I can't even get to Twitter without it like wanting to die. It's crazy. This laptop I'm using, guys, that's super old. This actually got me through of like I want to say like Pitterpot development was all done on this. And we actually had some PlayStation games that our first couple of PlayStation games were created using this ancient laptop. This is a laptop from like 2015. So at this point, it's like 8 years old, and it wasn't even that nice of a laptop at that point, with Windows updates and stuff, because Windows constantly bloats down your machines. I'm surprised this thing is even running. Talk about using old stuff. TreeFall Studios does some real money-saving tools here. Yeah, it's just loading away. Well, I'll just put that to the side, and then we'll share it out when we get there. I need to put it in the Discord. See, let's put that over there. And then say we're live, and then we can just go ahead and open some stuff up. Start talking about Maze, and then what our plans are. I'm going to do Yeah, I'll put the stream link. I'm gonna do some updated videos on the Unity stuff, just so you guys can see a little bit about what our plan is. I got a video I'm editing right now where we actually look at like all of the games I have in development, what engines they're using, what engine versions, and like about how long it's gonna take before I can get off of Unity and that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and open up Blender, and then I'll open up Unreal. I got some chats coming in. One sec. The Blender's opening up. Now the puppy's upside down, floating around, just having a blast, kicking around his toys. He is easy to entertain, I guess. AF Car LP says, "What do you think about blockchain?" I don't have any plans to do anything with blockchain technology or Web3 or NFTs or any of that other stuff that other devs are talking about. That's kind of all, I think all that stuff is just kind of go down the poo-poo train. Like I don't think any of that is gonna really materialize in anything substantial. But that's just me personally. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of editing. I gotta end the stream, around like 4:15 ish today, maybe even like 4:05. So I felt like I would just do like a quick update stream, talk about some of our video plans, talk about our Unity plans. We'll do a little bit more texturing on Maze and like give an overview of like what it's gonna take to get Maze finished in Unity, and then we're gonna open up the Unreal Engine. It's loading right now, and if you guys, it's easy to make fun of Unity for if clicking on Unity and it takes like so long to load. I saw so many people were like upset, like all these people who want to quit Unity now because of all this news. They're posting all these memes of like Unity taking so long to load, and they're like, this hurts me even more now, type of thing. And I'm like, okay, have you ever opened the Unreal Engine? Talk about it'll take 15 minutes just to get it to open up. I saw a good commentary by a dev in like an Atari dev. He was talking about something, and he was basically saying how like Unity is, everyone thinks like Unity is pretty bloated now, but it's still kind of light. And in order to get good graphics and to get things, in Unity showing up how you want them, you got to build up from the ground up. You build up with Unity, and then you tear down with Unreal because there's too much stuff in Unreal and it's too bloated to start. But I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. Honestly, I like destroying things and yanking stuff out of the project and trying to make it slim and as efficient as possible. So, yeah, that's not going to be too big of a deal. All right, we got it here on Twitter. Give me 1 second. I'm going to say live now for some dev on YouTube. Come hang out. There you go, guys. That's a lesson in marketing. Don't just so nonchalant. I literally don't even care. I'm just like, yeah, just whatever. I don't think out my stuff too much. All right, there we go. Let's put this out here. Yeah, so it's just on Twitter. You can see I got some tweets from people in here, but and of course Microsoft updates this junk. So stupid. One more thing, and then we'll just be good to focus on this. All right, now that's shared out, I'm gonna close this up. Yeah, there we go, guys. Space by Name says, my last PC was fairly high-end when UE5 came out, and I opened it up and it ran slow. Yeah, dude, my... let's open this up again. I think it's dying. It did not boot up. There it goes. Now it's initializing. Oh, Unreal Engine. Let's throw this laptop out of the way. Yeah, that is not fairly high-end. The computer we're on is also not fairly high-end. It was like this computer would be, this build is maybe high-end for like 10 years ago. I guess. It's fine for like, it's honestly fine for Unity and Unity builds and stuff, but it's like a little... and it's fine for building on PlayStation because like our games are pretty slim and efficient for the most part. I mean, some of our games are larger, but we're still like not running. Our games don't look like Bloodborne on PlayStation, okay, guys? They're indie games. And even with our smooth graphics with like high post-processing effects and stuff with tilting tiles, the computer can handle it, and so can the PlayStation. So it's not too big of a deal. But Unreal might have us upgrading pretty soon. We'll see. All right, so we got the Unreal Engine, and this is Unreal Engine 4. New plugins are available. Let me see what that is. Actually wanted to change out one of my things here. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I like didn't even look at any of the tutorials, so I think this might be kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, there's so many plugins. What in the world? Um, yeah. Let me go all the way down to the end to try to find the writer code. Kind of wanted to use a different coding thing than Visual Studio. I don't know if you guys have ever used Writer or JetBrains Writer or whatever it is. Um, you could use that in Unity now, but I've never done it. I just use Visual Studio. Oh, Speed Tree Importer. But I saw that you can use Writer as well in Unreal, and I'm like, I kind of want to do that instead of having Microsoft bloat my computer. But whatever. Windows DualShock. Interesting. All right, let's just close those. All right, you guys can see this is Unreal. So I have done no tutorials, no lessons, no documentation at all. This is just a blank project. You can see, I don't know, yeah, you can see it's called Nightmare Returns, because I think that the first thing that we're going to do with Unreal to really, come in strong is we'll do the letter remake in Unreal. That's going to be the first thing we move over. Good Lord. Let me turn that down. Let me see if that, can you guys hear that? I'm sure the desktop audio is too loud. Let me turn that to like halfway. Because you can see this is crazy. If you start an Unreal Engine project, instead of walking around with like a first person camera like you do in Unity, where it's just like the camera and that's it, Unreal just gives you this like toy gun here, and you just walk around and you can shoot stuff, and they show you that physics is already built in. I mean, physics is already built into Unity. He says like 5 times louder than me. Good Lord. All right. Let's try this. Let's see, because we're going to put a couple things in here. We're going to test some stuff out. So how does this sound? Still looks a little loud. I'm going to turn it down another 5-10%. All right, I'm talking. How does the audio sound? Yeah, just let me know how this one goes, because I've changed it like twice. So yeah, I guess this is already built in. And then you can see like this one, we already got some mass built in, because like that's like a smaller mass. This is like a larger one, takes more shots to destroy, basically. And then this is the sample map. So it's kind of crazy, because I'm like, okay, this is what you get to start with. You can see here's your camera, and then here's your character's guns, his arms and his gun or whatever. He says it's inaudible right now. Yeah. I turned it up now, 5%. Let's resume this. Yeah. That's at like 20%. It doesn't matter. You guys don't have to really hear that. I can turn it up just a few more. But it's kind of crazy. So like this is what you get. This is what you get out of the box at Unreal. You can see we got some bounding boxes here. This is probably some stuff that has to do with this wind system. Yeah, atmospheric fog, sphere reflections. Yeah, all of that is built in here. And it's crazy that this is just what you get out of the box here. Nintendo used this to make Pikmin 4. I look at this and I'm like, okay, how are we gonna go from here? What do we do? How do we clear this out? We got to learn some stuff here. But yeah, I mean, so this is highly capable. Honestly, some people think this is way more capable than Unity, but it's a little confusing. So honestly, I wonder if my computer will be able to handle it. Let's try to get a Unity project open and then like compare the two real fast. This is not exactly what I was going to do today, but might as well we're just talking about dev here. Let me open up Maze and we'll compare it. As you guys can see the default windows and stuff, because I know you guys are, most of the people watching are dev oriented, or like, trying to learn how to be full-time devs and stuff. And You know, it's crazy because if we go to my YouTube channel, guys, like this is so sad to me. This is super sad because let's go here, my channel. All right, so you guys can see we got my tips and talks and stuff. We've got my game industry commentary, which is getting more popular. But then I got this whole section here for tutorials for you guys, optimizing games in Unity. I've got one of my most popular videos, making 3D UI in Unity. This is 18,000 views. And then I was doing this long series where I was going to show you guys how to build a game from scratch. You know, this is 20 minutes, this is 15 minutes, this is 12 minutes. And I have like 7 more episodes that I was going to do. And now I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna do that. I guess we're starting over. So everyone was wanting to on this video. All these people were commenting and saying, you know, they wanted, you know, Unreal tutorials and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy. We'll take a look. So let's take a look, and you know, this is kind of where we're going on the channel. We're gonna be switching off this Unity stuff we've been using for years and years and years, which is kind of heartbreaking. And we're going to be going towards Unreal. So let's open up Maze. All right, so here's our default window. So I guess you guys notice all the time when we're watching this, it looks like, you know, here's our scene view in Unreal. Let's get rid of that. Here's our scene view the same way. It controls about exactly the same way. And then our default is they put the content browser down below, which is basically the same thing as the console or project window. Here's our browser. Basically, this is all of my game files. And, you know, here will be all of the files here. Since there's a couple things, I loaded in the default, like, test map that they have. You know, they have animations, audio, character. The meshes they have in this. See, I don't even know why these are called meshes. Are we just in the materials folder? Content, first person. Here's code. Here's geometry. Here's our mesh. Here's our real meshes, our squares, our template floor. Loading. Can we load that? Okay, so they have a. So for you guys to see this, they open it up in a, when I double click on it, or I clicked on it on accident, they opened it up in another window with a sample skybox showing us all of our issues, everything that we've got here, material slots. Looks like we can set up our LODs. Looks like we can build our collision. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Bounding box. You can look at it wireframe. See, we don't want to do that. So do we have to? Okay, if we just click and drag, it's the same. Oh, shoot. I warped my perspective. Okay, there we go. It warped back. All right, we're learning. All right, so here is, let's see, how do we do this now? Man, that's so annoying. If you just click and drag, you swing the camera. That does not happen in Unity. You still have to hold right mouse and move with WASD to fly around like this. And then if you hold control, is this grid snapping? I don't know. I can't even tell. Let's see. Enables disabled snapping on the grid. Look at that. Set grid snap value. Okay, we have grid down here. It's very, very tiny. I can't tell. It looks like I'm moving it, and it looks like it's just going along the grid lines anyways. So, I don't know. Let's move on. And then, so you can see we have, this is my hierarchy. I keep it over here now. I used to keep it down here, but I just took this default layout, and now it's kind of easier for me to see it. And here's my inspector. So you can see if you click on something like this is the maze level, for instance, all the properties show up in the inspector, and you can highlight them and hide them and stuff. And then you can see this is all of the objects we have in the scene, and this is the level that we've clicked on. It's very similar in Unreal, and they double stack them here. So this is basically our hierarchy. It shows you all of the different things that we have in the world. And then when you click on the singular object, This is basically our inspector, and you can see it breaks down exactly the same way. You start off with your transform here at the top, then we got our mesh filter here. It just says static mesh, but it's the same thing as the mesh filter. In Unity, you can switch this out with anything else you wanted to. So I could just switch out that. That's showing you what mesh we're rendering. It's called mesh filter in Unity, and in Unreal, it's just the static mesh that is being rendered. Good boy, buddy. I accidentally opened up Quixel, so we might crash the computer. And then we got our material here, which is exactly how Unity does. After the mesh filter, we go down to our mesh renderer, and here's where we slot our materials. It's the exact same way in Unreal. When you go down here, you go mesh material. Looks like we got physics here. It looks like so this is, I want to say that this is not built in Unity. This is like adding a rigid body. Don't know what that is. So here is like your physics settings, and it looks like they just come in automatically on Unreal. I wonder if you have to click it for it to be enabled, or else it's not a quote-unquote rigid body, I would guess. And then, yeah, here's our collision parameters. So this is like our actual collider. And in Unity, once again, you would have to go like, box collider, or you'd have to type in collider and choose one of these. If you wanted a mesh collider, a capsule, if it's a character, or something like that. But Unreal looks like they're already built in. But looks like you can take a mesh and override it if you wanted to with that physical material. Maybe I'm wrong. Allows you to override physical material for a simple collision on this body. Maybe that is what that is. Character setup, collision presets. What's up, little man? Come here, buddy. Yeah, all right. Looks like we're gonna have to read some of this documentation. Wow, this is interesting. So right away we have lighting settings. This is a little bit easier already, I can tell, for light mapping. Because you don't really have settings in here. Because in Unity you have to come up here, you gotta click this, and then you gotta make sure you're over here and you have light map static on. And then once you're in there, this little button down in here changes your scale in the light map. But you can only basically change if it's high quality, and if you want to use the light probes to give it light, or if you wanted to use the light map to give it light. Already we have lighting, shadows, light mask settings, two-sided. Whoa, we can go ahead and drop emission here. That's pretty easy. Rendering, you can just toggle it. Okay, so this is the same thing. All right, guys, watch this. We're learning on the stream. This is the same thing as just turning off our mesh renderer here in Unreal. We can just hide it if we don't want it to be visible. Looks like everything is just coded in booleans and checkboxes. Yo, dude, we got tags here. Let's create a tag from the list. Let's call this floor. Insert. Whoa, dude, you can have multiple component tags. That'll be helpful. Guys, I use that in Unity all the time. You can see here's all my tags for the game. That doesn't look that hard to port over, guys. Not too bad, not too bad. And then we got our more materials, blah, blah, blah. Mobile data and asset user data. What's this? No idea. Anyways, and then looks like we can just go ahead and click on scripts and blueprints here to add it. Or we can go here to add components, which is the exact same thing as Unity, dude. If you click on this, and you go add, it's literally called add component. And then you go through here, and here's all the different components: audio, effects, particle systems, blah, blah, blah. Looks like we have all of it right here. Audio, add meshes. Yep, right here. This is just like Unity's AI stuff. Nav mesh, add cameras, colliders. That's good. Let's look at, like, let's say particle system. Particle system. Okay. And let's see how we open this up. I don't know how you would edit it, though. Oh, emitter actions. Okay, it's already opened up for us. Um, expose parameter, particles. All right, so you add a material for your particle, and then looks like we're gonna have to expose parameters. Yeah, no idea how to get all of the editable parameters. Unity's is a lot easier than that. If you just go to like particle system, all of the parameters are already there to be edited. You just choose which ones you want and then how you want to edit them, I guess. So we can just remove that. But anyways, guys, this is kind of interesting. It's going to take a long time to be playing around with this. But I do all this just to talk about Space My Name says, all I see is opportunity to make new videos for Unreal. Yeah, I would say that there's probably a huge demand, and there's really not that many YouTubers who touch Unreal. There are some, but at this point, the demand is going to be crazy because I see everyone saying, oh, you got to go to Unreal or you got to go to Godot. And Godot is fine, but like no one is going to make a living on that. I mean, maybe some people will. I mean, if you have a game that's so good that can sell on Steam and sell your heart's content on Steam, and you don't want to worry about console ports, or you don't have to worry about closed SDKs and porting to the consoles yourself, well, then Godot will probably work for you. But most of the people, it's not really going to work for if you're trying to do any kind of console development or anything like that, or make some serious money. Although, I mean, you can make some serious money on Steam, but it's a lot easier if you're hitting all the platforms to make a living. So I don't know how that's going to go. And it is just funded and open source and whatnot. We don't know where that development is going to go. So a lot of the people who are like serious in business are going to be forced to switch to Unreal. And tutorial content and Unreal content is going to be heavily prevalent over the next little bit, I would say. That's for sure. So as I continue to explore, guys, the Unreal Engine, I was just going to do a couple things. I was going to go here, and then we'll get to Maze. This is what I was going to do. I was going to say, like, all right, let's open up a folder, and let's do something like, let's just bring in some random stuff. Like, I just wanted to see what some TreeFall stuff would look like in Unreal. As in, like, let's go to Pitter Pot. Okay. Not this one. Is that on my home page? TreeFall. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. Did I lose my Pitter Pot stuff? Pitter Pot series. Oh yeah, we can go here. Models. No. Okay. What is that other Pitter Pot called? Hold on, we gotta open up our Unity here, guys. I'm confused. I thought we already had Pitter Pot running in Unity, and we were, yeah, it was called Missing Acorns. That's why I'm confused. It's not in my Pitter Pot folder. Models. All right, here we go, guys. This is how we'll do it. Because you guys have seen this on stream a bunch, so we just dragged in our import. Let's just click import all and see what happens. No smoothing groups. It's mad at us. Oh my gosh. How did it do this? It imported everything, even though we have these separated. But yeah. Should we... Let's see. I don't know how this builds. So this is... Um, simulate physics. No. Collision presets. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna generate our physics here, but guys, this is Megan, you're hilarious. Daisy Murphy says, "Wow, Unreal Engine poggers." I guess that's how you say that. And then Megan says, "Yo, Megan, welcome to the stream, buddy." Yeah, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad you're here. Um, what's up, little man? Are you doing okay, buddy? Hey, buddy. My doggy's running around down here. And this is looking awesome already, guys. Look at this. Pitterpot is ready to go. It took 1 second, and then we're just done. I'm just kidding. How do we get a hold of our guy? First person character. All right, let's take this guy, and let's see here. He's wanting to go back. He felt good. He ate a little bit of his food, and now he started running around and playing. And now he's in explore mode where he wants to kind of destroy some stuff again. But yeah. Let's just put this dude here. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah. Click for mouse control. Let's do escape. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Yeah. So there has to be some way that we build a collider for this. I don't know how to build a mesh collider. It doesn't matter. We won't do this now. We're going to go back to maze. But let's go ahead and hit save on this. Sparks. He ran off without me. Always a pleasure to be here. Glad, Mechan. I'm glad. But you can see, so like, I guess it just imports our model the same way. You can see this is everything. Oh, this is the model that's, this is the non-updated version. Well, we didn't finish this, actually. I think we were partially through this. And you can see, here we go. It looks decent. It's a little dark, obviously. Flying around this. This is our giant Pitterpot hub world. Is this where... This is not where we left off, obviously. I was just thinking, I'm like, there's no roofs up here. This is like... We did finish this because we did make a whole floor up in there. And we have a giant castle back here. And although it looks like it imported some of that stuff. So that's why I was confused. So there's like pieces. Oh yeah, here's our roofs. It just doesn't... Okay, it did not import it all in one piece. So, yeah. Here's our fat poles that we liked the most. These were our votes. Space My Name voted for these. So did I, actually. Yeah, so hey, look, everything is semi coming in here. Just gonna be a lot of learning curve to try to figure it all out. That's for sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and close it out. Whoa! Save it, I guess. Yeah. And then we're going to close this out so we don't have this running in the background. Goodness gracious. I'm going to exit out all of those so it's not taking up any space. And then let's go to the hub world real quick and take a look at that and see. Let's just save that. And see what we got left in this game. And I'm gonna tell you guys about how many games I'm gonna be finishing. This is just a preview of my video that I'm working on, but we're gonna take a look at this, and I'm gonna try to gauge. Mekan says, "Unity, I missed her." Yeah, honestly, Unity feels... It just looks so much smoother to me than the Unreal Engine. Although I don't have UE5 downloaded, so I can't tell you if their UI is a little bit smoother. But it's a little smoother to me, in my opinion. One sec, guys. I need to walk around the corner here. Make sure my puppy's all right. I think he swooped in. He says it's crazy, but not toxic X at this point. Oh my gosh, Megan, that's hilarious. Oh, hey, boy. Okay. You're okay. Oh, yeah. So, as far as this game goes, let's take a look at our level count here. I think we're super close to being done. We have one, two, done, 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 done. That one's done, but it's not, it doesn't have a model there. This one is done. And then the one we're working on is this one. So that leaves one, two. It leaves two more levels to make for this game, guys. Two more mazes. So honestly, I don't know. This is going to be a couple more weeks. It's not going to take too long. Let's just go ahead and get. I'm going to talk about it while we get back to texturing. I don't know where we even stopped on this thing. We didn't do this. Although you're not going to be able to see that, I guess. So that doesn't even really matter, to be honest. Looks like we got these ones done. This is not done in here. Well, I'm just going to keep rambling as we go ahead and move forward with this. So this will be good. So he says, where is Thomas? And Spaceman Name says he'll show up now that he mentioned him. He summoned him. Yeah, I was just talking to him before the stream. He might show up. He might not, guys. He is a little busy. His game is now coming out in basically about a week on Steam. And I think he's bit off more than he can chew. He's real. There we go. Oh my gosh. My boy is here. That is so funny. And now he's working on trying to get the game done as fast as he can. Not the game per se, but the steps that you guys need to do in order to promote your game once the game is out. So, Space My Name says like magic. Guys, like magic, Thomas is here. Everything is much better now. I'm already feeling it. But yeah, so his game is coming out like in about a week, guys. So you guys got to be prepared, ready to go to purchase tanks but no tanks as fast as you can. People always summoning me places. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Mekan says, not magic. We have summoning contract with him like Naruto and his tail beast Karuma. Oh my gosh. Nice reference there. All right. I also got a tip on one of my last live streams where we were doing this and doing some unwraps. That I need to try today just so I can say I did. It might help, it might not. You know, I'm not the Blender Pro, guys, so to be honest. Will it help? I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother. I should bother, I guess. I was gonna say I'm not even gonna bother marking these seams, but I think we probably should. These are already just kind of done because they were semi unwrapped already, and yeah, let me look at that. Let's go to edge and or select. He said select edge loops. All right, so if I click on this and go to select loops, edge loops, that's no different than what I'm doing. I'm doing it I'm selecting all the edge loops at once by using the hotkey. I thought he was giving me a tip that was going to speed up my process by like selecting all the edge loops like automatically, like intuitively. But I don't think there's a faster way. I'm clicking about as fast as you can go. So, oh well. This looks so wonky. Let's just highlight this. Merge that. Nothing we can do. So, strange. Oh, Sparks, quit your scratching, boy. Can't believe no one watched here Naruto. Are we supposed to all be a bunch of nerds here? I've actually never watched Naruto, man. That's not one of the ones I've seen. Although I do know people who like that show. Um, so I guess you're not alone completely. Oh, I can't believe Thomas showed up exactly when he was summoned. Oh man, I forgot some grass here. Let's switch that to grass. Sparks. What you doing, wild man? Huh? He's looking crazy. Guys, we only got like 5 minutes left anyways on this stream because I got a secret surprise to go do today. I'm pretty excited. I'll tell you guys more about that later. It's a surprise. Can't talk about it publicly. Someone might hear on the stream. Oh, he's gone. He's gone rogue. He busted loose. The pup is gone out. Oh, he went and got himself a new toy. Come here, boy. Whoa, this is a long one. It's also crazy, guys, because I got a whole surprise game that's literally knocking out before this one is even done. You guys haven't even seen it. I took a break from this for like a week or so and basically knocked out this whole new project. I mean, it's been more than a week. I've been working on it pretty hefty. But, yeah. One sec, guys. Thomas says he does not watch anime either, but he started One Piece and he loves it. Would you look at that? I gotta go grab the puppy, make sure he's okay. I'm gonna flash the loading screen, and once again, Thomas can entertain you guys. I gotta make sure he's not tearing something up. It sounds like he's just got his toy, but he broke loose of the hallway. So, give me a second. Guys, he was all okay. He was just going crazy after this little toy. You can probably hear this one. It's one of the paper crinkle ones, so he's like destroying it. I'm like, you can't ever tell if he's destroying something he's not supposed to be destroying when he's playing with that thing, or if it's because, he's actually just toasting his toy. So, brought it over here for him, got it out so he could play with it. And then we can go ahead and keep doing a little bit more texturing, and I'll give you guys an idea of where we're going the next couple of weeks. And then after that, I got to run to do my special surprise. These need to be, let's just go ahead and grab these grass. So, since this is pretty easy. So, not Netflix. Thomas is watching the non-live action. He's watching the original One Piece. And Mekan says, smart move. Smart move, man. Those things consume his life. I would 100% recommend the live action one. It's good as anime counterpart. One of the best adaptations I've ever seen. I actually heard that. I heard that some people thought that that one was good. Because a lot of people have been ruining live actions recently. But apparently this one's good. I don't know. But I have not watched that show either. I haven't seen any of those shows, really. Any of the anime shows. But I've heard some of them are good and thought about watching them. So, I don't know. I never knew where to start, which ones to actually watch. Grass is what we need here. And yeah, we should be able to just unwrap all of those. Yeah, so you can leave your recommendations on what you think are best in the chat, I guess, for your favorite starter anime shows. Keep in mind, nothing too, shall we say, mature. So that kind of takes some anime out for me. Mekan says that I feel like anime adaptation era starts since Marvel and DC are dead a long time ago. Yeah, they got to make some kind of content because no one makes anything new anymore, guys. They just remake content and adapt content. So, yeah, I'm with Mekan there. Marvel and DC are dead. All right, so those walls are looking pretty good. We're starting to swing along here. Now, we already have... Oh, we're not done yet with these seams, but we can just do this real fast, seam this up. So at least if we're grabbing a couple seams like this along the way, we can go like this. And then just do a quick reset. And then boom, we're done here. Now these, it looks like every other one of these is going to be facing the wrong way. Because we're going to want to do like bricks running down the roof. Probably. Yeah. And we wanted to go... We wanted to go like that. There we go. All right, so wait. This hallway is done, but this one needs a little bit of love. We're almost done with this one. All right, and yeah, that's fine. I like it going in the directions of the hallway, so the brick is running like, you know, parallel, not perpendicular to the way the hallway is running. So now if we go down in here, we can see we got grass, we got brick on the walls, we got brick on the top. Yeah, that's all correct. And honestly, we don't even need to texture any of this stuff. We'll probably end up just going in, once we seal everything off, we just need to delete all of these bottom pieces because they're not going to be seen by anyone once we close all this up. So yeah. Thomas says the last Airbender count as anime. It's the best show. I don't know if it would count Western anime. I guess it is the best show. Yeah, it's super good. It holds up completely as an adult watching it. It's pretty great stuff. Mekan says no because it's not Japanese. American anime, definitely heavier than any cartoon. So calling it a cartoon would be rude. I agree, guys. I agree. But all right, so this is off the wall stream. We did about 10 minutes of maze work. We played around and kind of got our feet wet in the Unreal Engine, put some pitter pot stuff in there, kind of clicked around and compared it over here to Unity. Talked about how many levels are left. We got like 3 levels, 2.5 levels left, and then we're done with this game and moving on. Got to finish this level and then 2 more, and then we are done. He's he's messing with you, Space But Aim. Apologies. How nice. So yeah, this is kind of a nonchalant stream, just chilling, hanging out. For the rest of this week, I'm gonna be trying to do like Fast and Furious dev. I might be doing some streams, might be canceling some. I kind of want to stream because we're like about to cross the threshold, the YouTube partnership, because of the video that we just put out. So, you know, I need to keep pumping the YouTube, keep working hard. And I know you guys want to see some of the development on the game. But there are a few games I need to finish and get ready before the TreeFall Studios Developers Conference, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So everything's going to be up in the air. Keep an eye on the Discord. I'm going to be, you know, posting per day whether or not the stream is getting moved, pushed, or, you know, it's going to be skipped that week. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. Join our Discord down below if you're not. already part of the Discord. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We blew past the 1,500 subscribers, and we're already almost to 1,700 subscribers, to be honest. We're about at 1650 now, so go ahead and join us there on the YouTube channel. I've been talking about it for months. Once we hit 1,500, we're going to be doing a celebration stream, and we're going to be planning out that pretty soon, just to be hanging out with our fans, subscribers, friends, playing some games, and doing some giveaways and stuff like that. So that will be coming up soon. Keep an eye out on the channel and our Twitter and our Discord for news on that front. I got to give a big shout out to everybody who supports TreeFall Studios on Patreon.com. I got to give a personal shout out to everybody. A few people who support TreeFall Studios on Patreon.com. I got to give a personal shout out to Carmen Red, Overhyped Gamer, Shark and Minnow, PLP, Thomas Stewart. Right? Yeah. That's it for all the special shout outs, guys. And all of the patrons have been running across the screen every single episode. So thank you guys for what you do for TreeFall Studios on Patreon.com. I couldn't do what I do without you guys. If you guys are interested, we have small tiers, $1, $3, and $5 down below. You can check those out, and that would be very, very helpful to us. You can find the links down below. Hey, buddy. He brought his new toy over here. You can find links down below for our PlayStation games, our Steam games, in case you guys are interested in checking out some of our games. But a couple of new videos coming out to the channel pretty soon. Going to be doing the Game Dev School one again. I got that big one I'm working on about how to basically become a full-time indie game developer. And I'm going to have like one more update video on the Unity stuff. Talk about some of the stuff I missed in my other video if you guys haven't seen it. Talk about some of the updates that Unity's been issuing, what the TreeFall Studios timeline looks like, which projects are still in Unity, which ones are going to be moving over and being restarted in a new engine, which ones are going to get finished, which games are going to get ported to PS5 now, which ones are not going to make the cut because of the Unity issue, and how many more games are coming to the Atari VCS before we switch off of our Unity train. So we probably have 3 to 4 more months of Unity work, and then after that we're probably going to be moving forward learning a brand new engine. So thanks for tuning into the stream. This has definitely been fun, at least to chat and just hang out, but I got to run early today. Sorry guys. We'll have a more focused stream when we come back next time and try to knock out the rest of this maze development. Maybe just at least the rest of this level, maybe one more level for you guys, and if not, we'll switch back over to Pitterpot because kind of want to keep the ending a secret so you guys can be surprised on a couple of levels by the time the TreeFall Studios Developers Conference comes around and there's a new trailer. So all right guys, without further ado, I will catch you next time. I will see you in the next video. Appreciate it and see you later. Have a great day.